A good one right here. Check this one out. Cop speeds off after almost plowing down family in their yard. Cop speeds off after plowing down a family. Check this out.
Eating in a neighborhood, damn near killed a whole family. Does not stop, continues, and is not arrested at all. Let me take you.
You don't even get a ticket. Check this out.
A Ring doorbell camera catches a police officer nearly crash a cruiser into a family standing on the front lawn.
Look at that.
On December
Holy
7th
mackerel.
in Sunrise, Florida. Video shows a Coral Springs police officer veer into a front yard, coming within inches of a grandmother, 4 children, and a teenager. Local media outlets say that after that, the cruiser sped off. At the time, the kids were waiting outside for the school bus. Florida TV stations report the police vehicle slammed on its brakes to stop for a bus that was out of frame. After that, the vehicle swerved to avoid hitting another car. The Coral Springs Police Department says it was sent the video, meaning the officer behind the wheel did not self-report it.
Sir, have you been drinking today? Sir, do you have any warrants for your arrest? Do you have any weapons I need to be aware of? Those are the questions that would have been posed to anybody else who did something like that.
Yeah. Oh, sir. Sir, do you know why you're speeding, sir? What was the reason why you swerved into the yard, almost hitting that family and that teenager right there? Can you answer that, sir? Is that cop gonna answer that for that? Probably not.
This officer damn near kills an entire family.
Yep.
He leaves, gets reported, still no absolute action.
Doesn't get a ticket. No reprimand.
That we can tell. Let's put up the picture of
Let's check out the
one
family
of
right there.
The victims
Right
of
there.
this situation. Donna Banner.
Donna Banner.
Was the grandmother. Let me tell you where this happened. Sunrise, Florida.
South of Miami.
A grandmother, her child, and her 4 grandchildren are still in shock after they say they were nearly hit by a police SUV that veered into their front yard. Donna Banner was the grandmother whom had almost gotten run over. She said, and I quote, "I grabbed the kids because I was so shook. And it's like the police officer wasn't paying attention," Banner recalled. "He almost hit me. I froze. But then I realized I had to jump out of the way." Zakayla Ford, Banner's 11-year-old granddaughter, said. Denise Ford, not pictured, the children's mother, said when she heard about the incident, she was shocked that an officer was so careless and now is as traumatized as her children. Ford revealed that Zakayla continues to have pain in her neck and leg because of the near accident, and as a result has not returned to school. Let's go to the chief. That's Chief Bradley. Chief Bradley McComb issued a statement to CBS 3 WSBN News. "We were able to identify the officer who was driving the vehicle. That officer has been issued a formal discipline. It is unclear if charges against the officer were brought in Coral Springs. I can tell you this.
Nope.
I would bet money charges were not brought against the officer. There's more. The incident is further complicated because the family had not reported the speeding to their local police agency. So Sunrise authorities reportedly could not issue charges or traffic violation citations. Banner, Ford, and the children.
It was kind of hard to find out what
more
cruiser
action
it is.
against the officer, especially since
what car? Well, it's kind of hard because the car
they are
speeding like
grateful that no one was physically injured by the action. Without the video, nothing would have been done. It would have been my word against the police's word, according to Ford. So here's what I'm going to do. First of all, obviously, the police department, the jurisdiction, can do something if they choose to, regardless of action from the family. Because you have at least a crime on camera.
Yep.
You at least have that. And you know who the person is. So now you have identity. You have both, except you kind of don't. They're not revealing this information to the public. And according to the family, they do not have the information either, at least not right now. But here's how you get the information. You file a lawsuit and you file a criminal complaint. Maybe you're not able to produce the information but you have enough information in the video to where a proper investigation would naturally produce it. And then they can be compelled based on the suit you file or a criminal investigation. They can be compelled to reveal who was driving that government vehicle. In addition to that, you can put in a Freedom of Information request, which is something that we're doing at Indisputable as well. A Freedom of Information request has to be specific, has to be direct, and it has to be a record that already exists, meaning they do not have to provide something to you that they must create. If a record already exists, by law, you specifically requested, they have to give it to you. So what is the record that we know exists? A disciplinary action. Request the disciplinary action connected directly to that incident in your yard.
That's why FOIA requesting is so important.
Of the cop. Insanity for something like this to happen to a family, and there's absolutely no true appropriate response from the police. All right.
Yeah.
Dear sister, thoughts here.
No, I mean, look, it's incredible that you have to go through those lengths just to get the name of this cop, to get minimal accountability, even just to tell your friends and family, like, to look out for this person. I mean, obviously, the way the police treat the communities in which they patrol, like, you think that cop is serving and protecting?
Nope.
No, it's a lot of times police forces treat the communities they're in like they are occupying those communities. I mean, we've seen similar actions in Iraq or Afghanistan or other places that the United States military has been deployed. It's like, nah, your lawn is just kind of the place that I veered off into. Oops, don't owe you an apology or anything.
Well, and here's the thing, too. I think the cops act like, and they go around and speed around. They're like, well, no harm, no foul. Hey, nobody got hurt. Nobody got scared. Oh, yeah, we're just going on about our day. You can go about your day. I'm going to go about mine. Hey, it's all good, right? No. It's called accountability and transparency, and the cops should be held to a higher standard as well.
Won't even get out and tell you to, are you okay?
Yeah,
have a nice day.
Yeah,
just
you okay?
Stuff. But then, please
you hurt?
go
You
play
injured?
basketball, with some kids and have a coffee and donut and do some PR for it. So again, it's just the lack of respect. And I wish, look, you can argue with defund, you can argue with reform the police. What about some kind of body other than the legal avenues that Dr. Ritchie's laid out? What about any kind of body, any kind of independent investigative body where you can feel like your complaint was at least heard and that the disciplinary action isn't just enshrouded in whatever the chief decided, which is, I don't know, take the day?
Yeah, if that. And here's the reality. Obviously, this could have ended tragically. We're very happy that everybody's alive. Nobody got hit. There are two elements here that can go in the complaint. One, criminal trespass. You don't have to determine if it was intentional or not. The second I would recommend is if there's any disturbance of your property, that's property damage, that then becomes a hit and run.
Yeah, that is too. And you can complain and you can also if the cop was trying to almost swerve, but your family's still, you're scared out of their mind. You could sit there and say, oh, well, my family is scared, and they're like welfare safety as well too. But that's that. I'm out here. My job. Peace out.